What if Nokia never gave up? In 2007, the year the first iPhone launched, Nokia sold over 430 million mobile phones. That is more than Apple, Samsung, Motorola, and Sony put together. Nokia had 40% of the global market. The Nokia 1100 is the best-selling electronic device in human history. 250 million units. They dominated every single market except one, the United States. And that small blind spot is what killed them. But what if it didn't? Let me take you to Espoo, Finland. The year is 2004. Nokia's research and development team has built something extraordinary. It is a prototype, a device with a color touchscreen, a full web browser, a digital music player. It can connect to the internet, download apps, and place video calls. It is called the Nokia 7700, and it is almost exactly what the iPhone would be 3 years later. The 7700 never reached stores. Nokia's leadership killed it. They said it was too expensive to produce. They said the battery life was too short. They said the market was not ready. But the real reason? Nokia was afraid of cannibalizing their own products. Why sell a $300 touchscreen phone when you can sell a $50 keypad phone to the entire developing world? And this is where the timeline splits. In the real world, Nokia stuck with keypads. They partnered with Microsoft. They admitted defeat. The mobile phone division sold for $7 billion, a fraction of their peak value of $250 billion. But in our alternate timeline, a middle manager named Jukka does something unexpected. Jukka is the head of Nokia's prototype lab. He was there when the 7700 was built. He saw it work. He knows they had the iPhone first. So he does not kill the project. Instead, he sneaks the prototype to a journalist at a tech conference in Helsinki. The journalist is blown away. The story goes viral. The board is furious, but the public wants the device. Nokia is forced to release the 7700. December 2005. The Nokia 7700 hits stores in Europe. It has a touchscreen. It has GPS navigation 2 years before the iPhone. It has a 2-megapixel camera with video recording. Reviewers compare it to a miniature computer. Sales are modest, 2 million units in the first quarter. But more importantly, developers start making apps. Nokia's competitors panic. Motorola rushes a touchscreen device. It is terrible. Ericsson abandons their consumer division. By 2007, when Apple announces the iPhone, Nokia already has 10 million 7700 users. The Nokia store has 20,000 apps. Steve Jobs looks at the competition and he sees Nokia. The war is now between two philosophies. Apple controls everything. Hardware, software, the app store, the user experience is perfect because it is a walled garden. Nokia's philosophy is the opposite. Their Symbian operating system is open. Any carrier can customize it. Any developer can modify it. Any factory can build for it. In the real world, Apple's approach won. The walled garden became the template for the smartphone industry. But in this timeline, Nokia's open approach creates a very different outcome. By 2010, Nokia has 40% of the global smartphone market. Apple has 20%. Google's Android is struggling to find a foothold because Nokia's Symbian already fills the open source niche. Here is what changes. Android never becomes dominant. Samsung never becomes a global phone powerhouse. They stay in components. Chinese manufacturers like Xiaomi and Huawei build on Symbian instead. The smartphone market is more fragmented, less uniform. But there is a dark side. Nokia's open system means weaker security. Malware is more common. Fewer apps meet Apple-level quality standards. And without a dominant player, mobile payments and app economies develop more slowly. The iPhone launches in 2007. In this timeline, is it a premium niche product, a luxury good, not a platform that redefines every industry from taxis to hotels to banking? Uber, Airbnb, and Instagram all exist, but they are smaller. They launch later. They depend on a fragmented mobile landscape. The economy of the 2020s looks different. More European tech giants, more fragmented mobile apps, less data consolidation. Facebook still dominates social media, but Instagram never explodes the way it did because the phone camera ecosystem is less unified. And Nokia? Nokia is still a giant. Headquarters in Espoo, 200,000 employees. They acquired a small American company called Qualcomm in 2018 for $80 billion. Finland has a tech sector worth $500 billion. Helsinki is the new Silicon Valley. But the question remains, would this world have been better? In the real world, Apple's dominance gave us constant innovation. Better cameras, faster processors, uber seamless experiences. But it also gave us a duopoly. Two companies control what 100% of smartphone users can do. In this world, you have a choice, but choice comes with chaos. That brings us to the real question behind Nokia's story. When a giant falls, it is because they were beaten, or is it because they were too afraid to bet on themselves? Nokia built the iPhone 3 years before Apple. They killed it because they were afraid of success. What prototype are you sitting on right now? Do you think the world would be better if Nokia had won the smartphone war? Drop your thoughts in the comments.